folks. We are chugging along with our next contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a 5-way ladder match to determine the #1 contenders for the GCW World Trios Championships. Introducing first, representing Munch Munch Alliance, Buckets Murphy. Buckets Murphy representing his fellow compatriots. Speaking of Patriots, introducing next, from the USA, representing the Woodsman, Otis Oakland. The Woodsmen, in some capacity, making their return after a few years away from GCW. Otis Oakland, of course, representing the Woodsman team of himself, Palm Roma, and Rich Mahogany. And introducing next, representing Chaos in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Yoshihashi. We've seen Chaos before at GCW. If you remember back at Election in 2024, Chaos went up against the Main Event Mafia in a winning effort, might I add. Once again, another team making their return. A lot of returning teams. The Trios action, or the Trios division, has not seen action in a while. Two-man power trip, or I guess in this case, three-man power trip, has been hoarding some titles. And introducing next, representing Inner Love, Joseph Ravioli. Joseph Ravioli, the former GCW Impact World Champion, is ready to go. He likes those light tubes. Of course, representing any variation of 3 members of Inner Love, because there are 4 of them. Well, this isn't what I asked for this individual's entrance, but you know what? There's no better way to encompass the aura that is this man. And introducing the final participant from Rancho Cucamonga, California, representing the Young Bucks and the Elite, Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson, the lesser successful of the two brothers in GCW, but worldwide, this man is a national treasure. What the dog doing? Like I said, 3-man power trip has held those trios titles for some time now. Over a year at this point. So it's time to get some teams back in the fold. Again, you know, that trios title acquisition came when, once again, 420 Mondays won the greatest wrestling tournament and cashed in his opportunities. Now time to cash in a few more. As you see, this is a ladder match, but there are all sorts of toys around the ring. Ladders, tables, chairs, panes of glass. All sorts of things that these men are going to use to their advantage. And everyone here representing their trio. I wish we could have a 5-way trio ladder match, but that's not going to happen. Not anytime soon, at least. So, the next best thing, of course, is for these 5 men to go in representative of their teams. And you just got to give it to Nick Jackson. I mean, the man exudes aura, confidence. This match is underway with no time to waste. And it's going to be tough to keep an eye on the action here. It's Buckets Murphy on the outside with Nick Jackson. Oh, and Nick Jackson falls into the stack of chairs. And these boys are going to make a mess very, very quickly as Joseph Ravioli grabs those thumbtacks. And bear with me once again because you can only tell who's who, so effectively with 4 out of the 5 of these participants complying to that mask mandate. Oh, and Bucket's going to town with that barbed wire bat, but he gets hit back by Joseph Ravioli. And now over the back. Oh, I got the hiccups. If I get full-blown hiccups, I'm tapping out of commentary. And now Otis Oakland's going to waste no time with that ladder, but Nick Jackson's right there. Meanwhile, we got Yoshihashi on the outside. Rolling it out with Joseph Ravioli. Oh, and Hashi gets sent into the steps. Nick Jackson and Otis Oakland mixing it up right around that ladder that Oakland had set up. And now Otis Oakland climbs his way to the top. Joseph Ravioli, oh! Making sure nothing happens there. And Nick Jackson now fighting out. Joseph Ravioli's fireman's carry there. Now look at Nick Jackson. Suplex onto the chairs on the outside. And Buckets Murphy is taking care of Oakland. Nick Jackson's fired up. Receiving a hero's welcome here. Oh! Oh, but he gets leveled by a clothesline. And Nick Jackson Irish whips. Oh! Otis Oakland onto that ladder. People are going to forget about him real quick. Look at this. Nick Jackson with super kicks to Joseph Ravioli. Buckets Murphy's got him against the ropes now. Otis Oakland has now found his way out of that ladder. Look at Buckets Murphy. He's going to put him in that crossface. Joseph Ravioli's going to get out of it. And once again, Otis Oakland thrown onto that ladder to be ignored. They're trying to keep the big man a factor out of this match. A lot of action to follow here, folks. Now, Joseph Ravioli fighting for that chair with Nick Jackson. Oh, and Otis Oakland comes out of nowhere with that barbed wire bat, working together with Nick Jackson, and now taking the fight to Yoshihashi. And you can only be the dominant big man in the match for so long. Nick Jackson. Oh, no, what's this? Oh! Oh my God! A series of crazy events. He just no-sold that that glass to the face and then dropped Nick Jackson onto the ladder. To the outside once again as Buckets Murphy's. Oh jeez, he's got the anti-gravity hammer, making its debut in GCW. Now behind you, Joseph Ravioli. He's got Nick Jackson. Drops him. Oh, and the splash. As he grabs the chair here. I think it's going to be a while before any of these gentlemen make any sort of dent in that briefcase, that #1 Contenders contract. Now Otis. Oh, something's getting exploded. Some kind of explosion noise is happening. I'm not quite sure. Now Nick Jackson's getting ready to set up the ladder, of course, for him to win this match. Oh, look at this. Oh, drop kick sends Oakland to the outside. If you're a smart man, you'll climb the ladder. He's going to get this opportunity for his boys in the Elite. His brother, Matt Jackson, and Kenny Omega, and now he's hanging. Gets dropped. Oh, and Buckets Murphy is cracked over the head. Oh, and now Yoshihashi. Now Nick Jackson is going ham with the chair. There's bodies everywhere, and he's not done. He's throwing his body around. And 4 of the 5 men are up. Nick Jackson's got him in a Northern Lights suplex. Taking a page from his brother's book, and he gets leveled with a clothesline from hell. Joseph Ravioli now. Ladder is set up. Once again, we determine here who the #1 contender is. Joseph Ravioli choke slams Buckets Murphy. Into the ladder. Whoever wins this goes head-to-head with the 3-man power trip of Shea Moose, 420 Mondays, and Cave. And as we saw already in the night, oh, Jackson drops him. Ravioli ducks it. Oh, gets interrupted with a super kick. Oh, and now the Hurricane Rana onto the chair. And now putting in the sharpshooter, putting in the moves on Joseph Ravioli, who flips him out of it. Meanwhile, we've got thumbtacks on the outside. I don't know if y'all saw that. Someone's been busted open. This match is crazy. Now Oakland's going to fall hard. He's going to find out very quickly. Oh, wait. Nick Jackson. Oh, my God. What the hell? We've got a #1 contender. here is your winner, Otis Oakland. And since Otis Oakland has grabbed the #1 Contenders contract, your new #1 contender for the GCW World Trios Championships, the Woodsman. The quickness that Otis Oakland just went and grabbed the briefcase, and Nick Jackson just kind of watched it happen. This was an amazing match.